everybody. Today I want to do my, Today I want to do my 26 and 27 week update. Today I am 27 weeks and 2 days pregnant. And I did record a video like in the car from my phone, but I don't know, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I want to go ahead and come and do this update. I really was trying to get a video done last week and start doing my pregnancy vlogs once a week. That's my dog. Sorry about that. Puppy. Okay, but anyway, yeah, I want to start doing my vlogs once a week now that I am, more than halfway through. But next week, 28 weeks, starts the third trimester, so I'm definitely going to try to do my video updates at least once a week. But I just been really busy for the past week or so. My daughter, today is Tuesday. Yesterday was my daughter's first day of preschool. So I was really busy trying to prepare and get everything ready and situated for that. And then next month is her 4th birthday. So I've been really busy trying to get plans and stuff together for that as well. And also, before she started school, me, her, and her daddy have been just spending a lot of quality, like, family time together. And I didn't have the moment to make a pregnancy update. But as far as pregnancy symptoms for week 26 and 27, right before Friday, my weeks turn on Sunday. So this past Friday, right before I turned 27 weeks, I'm sorry, my puppy is distracting me. You have to go poo-poo? You have to go poo-poo? She looks so weird. She got like a haircut and she got like all her hair shaved off. She looks so strange. But anyway, Friday, I was sitting in the garage. My boyfriend and my daughter was actually outside washing my car, and I was just sitting in the garage, not doing anything. I wasn't washing the car. I wasn't up, running, walking. I was just sitting down. The garage was up. It was hot outside, but I wasn't doing anything. And I came back in the house for a little while, and then I went back outside and sat down, and I talked on the phone for about 40 minutes. And then when I came back in the house after that, my heart rate was racing. It was just like beating out of my chest, like boom, 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 boom. And my stomach was like throbbing too. So I was like, it's the baby's heart rate racing as well. So I sat down, and I thought it would like subside within a few minutes, but it didn't. Like 20 minutes passed and my heart was still racing, and my stomach wasn't throbbing anymore, but my heart was still racing. Like you could actually like see my chest like going up and down. I called my mom, which I always call her, and she asked me a few questions. Nothing I had done, since I had woken up that day, was any reason for my heart rate to be racing like that. And so she was like, maybe I should go to the emergency room, or maybe I should call 911 to get my blood pressure checked and everything. And then I was like, well, I'll call the doctor's office. But it was Friday, and it was like, when I called the doctor's office, it was like 4:45. My midwife was already was not there, and her nurse was already out for the day as well. So what my midwife practices in the side practices with like 6 other OBs. So I talked to another nurse and she asked me a lot of questions, and she was like, she sees that I have asthma, which I do. I have severe asthma, but none of my, like, I wasn't having any type of asthmatic symptoms. I didn't need my inhaler or anything. I'm not on any type of medications or anything. And she basically said the same thing, like, I probably need to go to the emergency room and get checked out if it doesn't stop within a few minutes. Because by that time, I had told her it had already been going on for basically like almost an hour, like 30 to 45 minutes. And that's what she said. If it doesn't, put my feet up, try to relax um, try to relax. And if it doesn't subside in a few minutes, that I probably need to go get checked out. Go to the emergency room and get evaluated. So I waited. I called her at 4:45, and like around 5:58, so like a whole hour plus later, my heart rate was still racing. Like, I tried laying down and everything, and I was like, is it continuing to beat? Because now I'm nervous, but I still didn't want to go to the emergency room because I don't know, I just don't like going to the emergency room. And the baby was still like moving around and kicking and everything. And you know, as long as the baby was doing fine, I didn't feel like I needed to go to the emergency room. So then I finally did go ahead and decide to call 911 because I was like, am I about to have a heart attack or something? And the EMTs, I called 911 like at 5:58, and the EMTs made it here at like 6:08 or something. They got here really quickly, and they took my blood pressure and everything. Everything was fine, but they did print out like, you know, like my heart rate, and it was really fast. And they were like, are you under any kind of stress? I was like, no, more stress than usual, you know, of everyday life. And they basically said the same thing everybody else was saying. They really didn't know why. All my other vital signs seemed to be fine, but maybe I should go to the emergency room and get it checked out. One that EMT was like, I should go to the emergency room to get it checked out. It won't hurt. And another one was like, definitely make sure you update with your doctor next week. I didn't go to the emergency room. After the EMTs left, my heart rate was still racing, and it stopped like 20 minutes after they left. I ate some food. I think I calmed down a little bit too after they told me that my blood pressure and everything was fine. I ate some food and we sat down and we just laid around and watched a movie, and it kind of sucked because I did actually have some plans for that day, but I didn't want to be like, you know, up and about and just moving around while my heart rate was racing and like pass out. And the nurse was like, you know, be on the lookout for like blurred vision or you might pass out or something like that. And she was like, it's been in the orange, and it's like really dangerous for asthmatics. But it stopped after we watched the movie, and I guess I calmed down. I really don't know to this day why my heart rate was accelerated like that, but I'm starting to think maybe Puppy! Hold on, y'all. I gotta let her outside. Come on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. She will go and, like, if you ignore me, I will go and poop in your house, lady. But anyway, Yeah, we had sat down and watched a movie. We actually watched The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. That was on, I think Showtime or something. But yeah, and I fell asleep. My heart rate started racing. I fell asleep. But then later on that night around 9 o'clock, it started back racing for about 20 minutes. And thinking back on it, I think maybe it may have something to do with like, this is like TMI alert, but I have been having like gas and constipation, and I don't know. I'm no expert. Maybe that had something to do with it. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm not sure. And then Saturday night, I went to a friend of mine's birthday dinner at Olive Garden, and it took them a long time to bring out our food. So by the time they brought out our food, I had filled up on raspberry lemonade, tea, and breadsticks. So I took my food to go home with me, and I took a couple bites of it, just a few bites, before I went to bed. And I woke up at like 6 o'clock in the morning with such bad like acid reflux and heartburn. I tossed and turned all night. I couldn't sleep, but like my heartburn was so bad. I had a bad heartburn like the last few months of my pregnancy with my daughter, but it was never bad enough where it made me want to like go out and take something. I never took anything, Tums or anything. But I actually got up and went and got me some Tums. My heartburn was so bad. And that was like, hello, this is your introduction to the rest of your pregnancy for week 27. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. It seemed like for the past few weeks, every Sunday, every eve of me turning a new week, I get some kind of brand new symptom. So that was awesome, I guess. And so since then, I've been struggling like off and on with like heartburn and acid reflux. And another thing is, the baby I can feel is getting really big because I'm starting to feel his movements so well. Like you can feel like a foot or a hand or elbow or whatever it might be poking in. And I can definitely feel like when he turns and like his butt or back is up. And when I'm laying down, he has this thing where he like presses down, I'm assuming with his foot, like on my pelvic bone, my pelvis bone, or like my hip bone, and like my whole, if it's most of the time on the left side, and like my whole left leg will just like instantly get like this numb, tingly feeling like when your leg falls asleep, which is so not fun. I'm like, oh my God. I'm kind of a hypochondriac, so I'm like, oh my God, am I going to have like nerve damage or something? Because he got to be hitting a nerve for it to like instantly go. It's like from my hip all the way down to my thigh, down to my knee. It's so, it's not painful, like, oh, it hurts so bad, but it's just like so weird and uncomfortable feeling, and I cannot get any sleep. Like I toss and turn all night long. Somebody told this baby, when mommy lays down and be still, that's your time to jump, play, roll, kick as hard as you can, punch, fight. So that's been our schedule. He stays up all night, and he is so active, like not little bitty movements, big gigantic movements, like, and then he wants to go to sleep as soon as it's time to get up, so that's no fun because I need to be up and doing things. I can't be laying around sleeping while he sleeps during the day. But that might be my fault. My daughter is a really bad night out as well because I am, and I got her like that. Like when she was first born, I used to put her to bed, like in her crib, or try to lay her down, and then I would be like up in the living room, in the hallways, doing laundry, cleaning, making lunches, cooking dinner, like I like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. She would just she would, ask for me, cry a little bit, and I would just get her and she would just be up all night with me, and we would just like sleep all day. And now, years later, she's almost 4, and it's so hard to try to keep her on like a normal schedule. Like, I try to get her to bed at least, which I know it sounds horrible, but I try to get her to bed at least by 11:30. Cause if we don't force her to go to bed, she can literally stay up to 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and sleep to 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, it's so bad. But I've been the same way ever since. My mama said ever since I was little. Oh my god, this video is 15 minutes long, but that's it. I'm going to go ahead and try to do a belly shot. I have on a maxi dress, so I'm going to try to do it without flashing you guys my, like, underwear. And then I have no signs, really, of, like, new stretch marks as of yet, but just like I've said, I didn't get stretch marks with my daughter till I was, like, 34 weeks pregnant. But I do have, like, this big green, like, vein pulsating, like, right down here. I'll try to show you guys next time, but this is my belly. I'm going to be really careful. I don't want to, like, show anybody my underwear. And I know I didn't do a belly shot, I don't think, in my last video. But this is my big old baby belly. Thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to stop making these videos so long, but anybody that's out there watching my almost 17-minute video, 17-minute long video, I appreciate you for watching. Please comment and let's get a dialogue. And like I said, congratulations to all the other girls that are expecting, especially baby boys.